to operation management class. Scheduling is an important topic in operation management because we have a limited resources. How we can assign our resources to the existing task is a challenging. Let's see and learn about this scheduling technique in this video.
As a continuation of the aggregate planning, scheduling in the execution level play an important role in determining the company performance as well as the customer satisfaction and service level. Let's discuss about the short-term scheduling in this video and the next following video. What is scheduling? The scheduling, especially the short-term one, translate the capacity decision, the aggregate planning. So this is related with the capacity planning that we already discussed before, the aggregate planning and master production schedule that we already discussed into two things, which is the sequence of the job sequence in this case, and also the assignment. Job sequence mean in this case if we have the job, for example, A, B, and C, in what sequence we have to complete this job, whether A, B, C, or B first, and then A and C, and so on. And assignment, so the second important thing that we discuss in the scheduling is assignment, whether A, we should put it in the resource number 1. Resource in this case is could be personnel, material, machinery. B should be number 2. C should be number 3 or number 2 as well, and so on. So this is actually the scheduling is consists of two things, which is the job sequencing and job assignment. The issue of scheduling, an effective and efficient the operation manager in doing the short-term scheduling can become a competitive advantage for the company. Since the faster movement of the goods through our factory facility is mean better use of asset and lower cost. If we can lower the cost and better use of the asset, we will become more competitive in terms of the cost. And there is additional capacity that resulting from this faster throughput. Throughput is in this case is output per unit time, will improve the customer service through faster delivery. When we have a better, the effective and efficient scheduling, we can promise to the customer in as short as possible. So it support us in our promise to have the speed delivery. In today's competition is the competition of speed. So how fast we can deliver the value to the customer, that is the business that will win the heart of the customer. Number 4, the good scheduling result in more dependable delivery. So the delivery and scheduling is tied each other, connect each other, so if the scheduling is effective and efficient, the delivery is also becoming an effective and efficient as well. So this is both becoming dependable. Scheduling is related with the timing of the operation. So the input of the scheduling have many input, the job time, and the plan, as we already discussed before, the aggregate planning, our capability that is represented in the capacity decision, and the information about the demand, the forecast. So the scheduling is all related with the timing of operation, when to do such tests. task A, task B, task C, when to do this. Second is the task is the allocation, to allocate to which resources, and prioritization or sequencing in this case. The significant issues are the type of scheduling, forward or a backward. So the type of scheduling consists of two, whether we scheduling it forward or a backward, and the criteria for the priority. Why we prioritize certain tasks compared to the other tasks. So this is also the issue that we need to discuss in scheduling. In scheduling type, there are two types, like we already discussed before, that is forward and backward scheduling. The forward scheduling is this start as soon as the requirement are known, which means as soon as, for example, today or now, the requirement are known, then we should start the execution of the schedule. So we start scheduling, going to the future direction. And in here, actually, we have the information of due date in the future. This type of scheduling produces a feasible schedule even though it may not meet the due date. There's a possibility, there's a probability with this approach, with this type of scheduling, we couldn't meet the due date. And with this type of scheduling, it frequently make a work in process inventory, which is a burden for us. This is a cost for the company. The other type of scheduling is the backward scheduling, opposite with the previous one. The backward scheduling begin with the due date. So it's begin from here, the due date. So we take a look at when we promise to deliver this product to the customer. And then we move backward. We move backward to this time now. It may be we find out that certain job we should start before now, for example, yesterday and so on. The schedule is, since this is produced by working backward to the process, it may cause that the resources may not be available to accomplish all the schedule promised in here. So this is the weaknesses of this backward scheduling approach. There are several criteria that we use in scheduling. Number one is minimize the completion time, with this, whether this is unit completion time or total completion time. So this is the first criteria. And the second is to maximize the utilization of the facilities. So we have the certain amount of the facilities and we try as much as possible to maximize the utilization, because if we use the facilities in short time only, it means the utilization is low. So actually our investment is not so useful. The third one is minimize work in process inventory. So we try as much as possible to reduce this type of inventory because it is cost, and it is also, we can consider this one as a waste. Number four is minimize the customer waiting time. This is aligned with our promise to increase the service level to the customer. So this is also one criteria that we can fulfill in scheduling. So all in all, we have to optimize the use of resources in terms of, this is the personnel, this is could be the machine. So we have to use all of these resources, and also could be this one as tools, yeah, our resources, so that the production objective are met. The production objective could be delivered as fast as possible to the customer, reducing inventory and so on. So thank you so much for joining me. This is the introduction to the definition and scope of the scheduling. See you again in the next video.
Thank you so much for joining me in Learning Operation Management. See you again in the next video.